What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we are talking about Obi-Wan Kenobi episode 5 leaks regarding a flashback. We did cover the full leaks in the previous video, however I'm taking the time now to elaborate and put further thoughts on this particular part. If you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe so we can continue the Kenobi journey together, and remember to leave a like, it's massively appreciated. So let's jump in. So the leaks start by saying that Obi-Wan Kenobi begins to meditate. Now, it's worth noting, at this point in time, Obi-Wan Kenobi is said to be very powerful, or during the Kenobi series is meant to be very powerful, which is something we haven't seen yet, which leads me to think it's coming in these last 2 episodes, probably mostly in the 6th, but building up in the 5th. He's actually said to be more powerful than he was in Revenge of the Sith, matching Vader's power. So the leaks go on to say that he begins to meditate. Now he does this knowing he must confront Darth Vader. So this is where we jump into the flashback. Now I've worked out we're looking at roughly 21 years before the Battle of Yavin, maybe a year and a half after Attack of the Clones. It's said that Anakin is about 20 years old anyway. So this is said to be a meditative vision of the past. Anakin and Obi-Wan are sparring with their lightsabers. Now, this image we're looking at now is from a behind-the-scenes shoot with Vanity Fair that drops just before Kenobi came out, I think it was. And what we can see here is a short-haired Hayden Christensen lightsaber training behind the scenes. Now, he's wearing a cape, so I don't know if this is going to be Hayden training as a Vader fight or for an Anakin fight. He is wielding a blue lightsaber, nonetheless, it's worth pointing out, where it does look blue anyway. I guess it could be transparent, but it does seem to have a blue hue for sure. So that could potentially be training for this flashback, or however, it could be him training as Vader, hence the cape. But also, if you look how the other guy is holding the lightsaber, it's very similar to how Obi-Wan held the lightsaber in their fight in episode 3 at a point. So if you haven't sort of picked up on that, I urge you to go back and watch it, look at this picture, so tell me what you think in the comments, because I can't work this one out, but I guess we'll see on Wednesday. I would imagine this is Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker rather than Padawan, so I don't think he'll have the hair braid. I think he's at the stage now of him growing his hair out, due to the fact that Hayden Christensen, when we've seen him around the time the Kenobi series was filming, I believe his hair is a bit longer now than it was in Attack of the Clones. It's sort of got that growed out kind of look. I could be wrong on that, that's my faults, but I think we'll be getting Jedi Knight Anakin rather than the Padawan, which he still was after Attack of the Clones. So the leaks go on to say Anakin is acting like a smart ass, a bit cocky. And he's pointing out Obi-Wan's flaws, which is typical for Anakin. At this point, he already feels that Obi-Wan is holding him back. This could be kind of a power play from the young Jedi. Obi-Wan, in typical Kenobi fashion, is replying to Anakin's remarks with instructional quips, still trying to train him. But Anakin is said to be playfully ignoring it. And it's said that this vision, this moment, is the key to defeating Darth Vader. Now, just to be clear, I'm not sure if the actual leaks are meant to say that this moment is the key to beating Darth Vader, or if that is the author that done the article originally, his take on it. Now, just to let you know, these leaks are found on Making Star Wars, so I urge you to go read them yourself. They're very interesting. My take on it, I don't think it will be as straightforward as Obi-Wan picking up on Anakin's flaws from 10 years ago and defeating him. You've got to bear in mind, Anakin at this point is 10 years, or I should say Vader is 10 years more experienced than he was in Revenge of the Sith. That's probably like 13 years or 12 years more experienced than he was when this flashback happens. So not only is he more experienced, he's also a completely different person almost. He's using the dark side of the Force now, but also his abilities have changed. His fighting style was changed. Darth Vader does not fight the same way Anakin Skywalker fought. Darth Vader relies more on his actual brute strength and physical size to defeat his enemies, whereas Anakin was much more agile, much quicker. Vader is always going to be slower due to the cybernetics and the fact that he has to wear that suit now. However, I do think this vision could give Kenobi the hope he needs to go and face Anakin or Vader. Perhaps a false sense of hope, but who's to say this vision could still give him the upper hand in certain aspects of their fight. I don't actually think Kenobi will defeat Vader as such. I think he'll get the better of him for sure, but I don't think he'll outright just completely destroy him by any means of the imagination. I don't think Vader's going to lose a limb or anything like that. I do think they'll both take damage, however. I think I've heard rumours of Vader's mask being cracked, a bit like we saw in the animations. But I don't think Kenobi's going to absolutely outdo him. I think most likely in this duel it will end with Obi-Wan escaping, but still accomplishing what he needs to accomplish, which in effect would be a defeat for Vader, but not in the sense of Obi-Wan just outsmarted him and outplayed him basically, and just made Vader look like a bit of a chump, which I don't think Disney should ever do by any stretch of the imagination. So hopefully that is not the case. I'm sure it won't be. But yeah, just a quick one today, guys, going over the flashback leak. Let me know what you guys think in the comments on that one. Are you happy if that leak comes to play out as it's been leaked? Or would you prefer an Anakin Skywalker closer to Revenge of the Sith with the longer hair, perhaps? I don't know if he'll have the facial scar or not. I hope you will. I think that'd be pretty cool to see that. Let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you in the next one. May the Force be with you.